Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the solution of trigonometric equation by using the t-substitution method. So let t equals to tangent theta over 2 in the half angle formula. So in the half angle formula we have tangent theta is equals to 2 tangent theta over 2 over 1 minus tangent square theta over 2. So if we let the t as a tangent theta over 2, so the situation will be 2t over 1 minus t squared. So by using to the right angle triangle, okay, so we have a theta over here. So the situation would be opposite over adjacent. So opposite will be 2t and adjacent will be 1 minus t squared. Refers to the right angle, r can be determined by using the Pythagoras theorem. In here, r equals to the hypotenuse. So now, by refers to the right angle triangle, r as a hypotenuse can be determined by using the Pythagoras theorem. Written, r squared is equals to 2t bracket square plus bracket 1 minus t squared square. So next I'm going to expand. So where we will have r squared is equals to 4t squared plus 1 minus 2t squared plus t to the power 4. Rearrange the situation. We will have r squared equals to t to the power 4 plus 2t squared plus 1. Next, I'm going to factorize the situation, and finally we have r squared is equals to t squared plus 1 bracket square, or 1 plus t squared bracket square. So finally, r is equals to 1 plus t square. So meaning that r is equals to 1 plus t squared as a hypotenuse. So sine theta, based on the trigo ratio, we will have opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite will be 2t over hypotenuse will be 1 plus t squared. Next, for the cos theta, it is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. So where we will have 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. And finally, tangent theta would be 2t over 1 minus t squared, given that tangent theta over 2 is equals to t. So by referring to the example, by using t equals to tangent theta over 2, solve for cos theta minus 3 sin theta equals to 1 for the angle 0 until 2 pi. So now I'm going to use the substitution method. So previously we have already discussed cos theta actually is equals to 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared. Whereas for sin theta, it is equals to 2t over 1 plus t squared. So now I'm going to substitute. So for cos theta, 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared minus 3. For the sin theta, we have 2t over 1 plus t squared, which is equals to 1. Next, I'm going to expand and equate the denominator. So we will have 4 minus 4t squared minus 6t over 1 plus t squared equals to 1. Next, I'm going to cross multiply and then simplify the situation. 4 minus 4t squared minus 6t equals to 1 plus t squared. So finally, we have 5t squared plus 6t and then minus 4, 1 minus 4, we will have negative 3, which is equals to 0. So given this is a quadratic equation, so now we are going to factorize. So with the help from the calculator, we have t minus 0.38 multiply with t plus 1.58 equals to 0. Where we have t actually is equals to tangent theta over 2. So tangent theta over 2 is equals to 0.38 and t is equals to tangent theta over 2 equals to negative 1.58. So now we will proceed to the second part, which is looking for the theta. So step number 1 is to observe. So now we have tangent theta over 2 positive. So it will be located in the first quadrant and the third quadrant where we have the basic angle. Second step, we are going to determine the basic angle. So given that tangent theta over 2 is equals to 0.38, so theta over 2 is equals to 20.81 degree, which is the basic angle. Step number 3, we have to determine the range. So refer to the question. Question asks us to find from 0 until 2 pi. So my preference is using the angle. So my angle will be 0 degree theta until 360 degree. By referring to the basic angle, we have theta over 2. And for our range would be theta. So what we have to do is to modify the situation and divide by 2. So we still have 0 for the left hand side. In the middle will be theta over 2. At the end will be 180 because 360 divided by 2. So that will be the range. So for step number 4, we are going to illustrate the situation in a diagram and refer to the range to have the rotation. So given the first, observe. So we have the first quadrant and the third quadrant for the basic angle, where we have 20.81 for the basic angle. Next, we have to refer to the range. So given the range started from 0 until 180. So that will be the rotation. So from here, we notice that we only have one answer. So finally, step number 5, which is the solution. So my answer would be theta over 2, which is equals to 20.81. And theta will be equals to 41.61 degree. So that will be the left hand side. So now we are going to shift to the right hand side, where we have tangent theta over 2 is equals to negative 1.58. So step number 1, observe the situation. So here we have tangent theta over 2 negative. So we will have first quadrant and the fourth quadrant as a basic angle. Next, we have to determine the basic angle. Okay, do remember to ignore the sign for negative. So we have tangent theta over 2 is equals to 1.58. So from here, from the basic angle, theta over 2 is equals to 57.67. Step number 3, refer to the range. So for this question, it will be the same, meaning that from 0 until 180 degree. So step number 4, we are going to illustrate the situation in the diagram. So previously, we already known that in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant for the basic angle, which is equals to 57.67 for both parts. Next, we are going to rotate the situation. The starting point will be start from 0 until 180. So in here, we notice that we only have one answer, which is on the second quadrant. So Step number 5, theta over 2, which is equals to 180 minus 57.67. So theta over 2 will be equals to 122.33 degree. So finally, we have to multiply with 2 so that we have theta. So my final answer will be 244.66 degree. So finally, we have to express our answer in the form of radian. So for theta, it will be equals to 0.23 pi for the left hand side. Another one will be 1.36 pi for the right hand side. So here we are, and thanks for watching.